first wondering what photosynthesis is. Photosynthesis is the process in which a plant takes energy from the sun and turns it into chemical energy to feed itself. To really understand the process of photosynthesis, we first have to travel inside of a cell. Inside of this plant, there are cells, and inside the cells, there are little bubbles called chloroplasts. Let's imagine that we have entered our plant cell. Within the plant cell, there's a chloroplast. We have to travel even deeper. Within the chloroplast, there are little tire-shaped green stacks called thylakoids. Even deeper within the thylakoids is a substance called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is very, very important. This is where the light-dependent reaction happens. What happens is when sunlight beams down onto the chlorophyll, it gets very excited and feels the need to break apart water molecules. Chlorophyll favors red, blue, and violet lights. This is a water molecule. When the chlorophyll gets energized by the sun, it can break this water molecule back into its original parts of oxygen and nitrogen. The oxygen leaves the cell. The cell stores the hydrogen inside of it. The product of the water molecule breaking is an electron. The next key part in our cycle is ATP. ATP consists of one adenosine, an electron, a phosphate, another electron, and another phosphate. When our electron from our water molecule gets added to our ATP, it creates an entirely new substance that's also necessary to our water cycle. Our electron, along with another phosphate, are added to our chain to make ATP. A good way to think about ATP and ADP is that ADP is like an uncharged battery, whereas ATP is like a fully charged battery. The process of adding an extra electron and phosphate to an ADP to make ATP is called phosphorylation. It may seem like we're done here, but don't get too excited. There's still a whole different reaction that happens within our plant friend here. Our last reaction was called the light-dependent reaction, meaning that the sun fueled its cycle. Our next reaction is called the light-independent reaction, meaning that it doesn't need light to fuel itself. Unlike the light-dependent reaction, this reaction doesn't happen inside of the thylakoid. It happens in the area outside of it, in the chloroplast. Let this be our ATP. The ATP mixes with the carbon dioxide around it to make both glucose and more ADP to be used in the light-dependent cycle. The glucose made in the light-independent cycle feeds the plant so that it can continue to fuel both the light-independent and dependent cycle and put out oxygen for animals such as us to breathe. You now know more about photosynthesis than the average person. Thanks for watching.